Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. It's Rachel of Gathered Plans. I have this beautiful kit called Glisten by Meow, and I really loved this kit mostly for that full box with the sunset. I think it is absolutely stunning, and I think this was probably the week before or 2 weeks before spring. I felt like it was kind of a nice transition kit, and I just think it turned out really, really pretty. However, I want to preface by saying this video is not my standard filming setup because I filmed this while I was in Chicago just because I knew I probably would have had the itch to plan, and usually when I relax, like filming and planning is my go-to thing to do, and I wanted to be able to do that even on vacation. So I brought my small Joby tripod, and I did share this over on Instagram as well, but my setup was not the best. It was quite a struggle actually. The camera was very, very close to the planner, and I had very limited space to work with. I felt like I was kind of cramped and just trying to make sure I was in, like, I was on, what's the word? I was in frame the whole time. But with that being said, regardless of not having any studio lights at all, I think I did pretty well. This did bring me back to my first year or first 6 months of filming for YouTube though, because like back in 2019, which was kind of rough because I did a lot of editing, like the color and the brightness and lighting of the actual clips, which was probably the most time consuming thing because every single clip can vary in color and brightness and just everything. So this definitely brought me back to like 2019, and it's not fun. Now I remember why I took the time to learn my like camera brightness and lighting settings, and then also having studio lights, all that stuff. I just honestly, I was like, wow, here I am trying to do this all over again. But in the grand scheme of things, I felt like I was optimistic, and I really wanted to be able to still like film and plan and not get super behind because I knew I would have had like an extra 2 weeks to catch up on after my trip. So this actually helped me out a little bit to get somewhat caught up, and I am proud of myself for that. I definitely did try. I am so sorry and forgive me. The lighting is going to be super inconsistent throughout the entire video because I was purely using sunlight. And thankfully, the apartment we were staying in had a bunch of natural light. And, we had like floor to ceiling windows that I kept open for the most part. But then, there would be shadows and all that kind of stuff. I was working on the island counter, which was a really pretty, like, marble granite, and it worked out. I could have used the round table that was in the apartment, but unfortunately, it was very wobbly and not reliable. I felt like if I put my setup, it would have been moving all over the place, and that would have probably made me more frustrated, even though it was actually closer to the window, and I probably would have had better lighting sitting there, like better consistent lighting because it was right next to the window. But it's okay. I think, like I said, in the grand scheme of things, I had a plan. I was optimistic, and I think I executed it well, considering all the factors I had to deal with. And I hope that you guys still enjoy this video. If you watched my Instagram story, I had my tripod standing on coffee mugs because I needed it to be more elevated. I was not going to travel with my huge tripod that I have at home set up. I was not going to do that, but um, I made it work. I think it still turned out good. I hope that you guys enjoy it too. And the um, the lighting is a little bit like blue, so I tried to warm it up a little bit, and I hope it turned out okay. I'm actually genuinely like bummed about it because I had such high expectations, and to those that film using natural light or do photography during natural light for their shops, if they're sticker shop owners or whatever it is that you do, kudos to you. I tried to do that at home. I don't have like I have a lot of nice like open windows, but I just don't have like it just depends. Like there's always something in the way or like shadows or blinds or something. And kudos to people that have to do this and rely strictly on it. I know Maria of Two Little Bees, she comes to mind because she usually always posts about like waiting for, getting natural light to do photos and to like do marketing and things like that. So seriously, it's tough. And it really can put you behind if you do rely solely on sunlight, especially if you have bad weather. It sucks. So with that being said, this kit is in rose gold foil. I did pull stickers. I was so on top of it, you guys. Like prior to leaving, I was planning. Like, of course, I had my like packing list and everything, but I also pulled stickers I figured I was going to use, and I can see how that's actually very beneficial. I kind of want to try to do that moving forward. If I have the time, of course, probably once I get caught up, I want to do that. So that would alleviate me having a bunch of extra sheets laying around because I end up using like one thing from a sticker sheet. You know what I mean? I think pulling stickers ahead of time and being intentional about what I'm going to use and shopping my collection and just curating the spread I want to have beforehand, um, it will make the filming go by significantly faster as well. So I don't have a lot of like dead space on my memory cards. And when editing, it's just my batteries don't die as fast, because I'm actually just planning and moving faster. That was such a pro when I was actually filming this spread because I was able to breeze through the entire thing relatively quickly, considering I think I only filmed this on like I think it was the Monday, the week that we were going to leave. We had a lot of downtime because we were so tired from like the week before and the weekend. We were just doing stuff back to back. And we really took that day to just kind of stay in and chill. And I took that whole day to take advantage of like the natural light. It was a beautiful day outside. And I was like, I pretty much just filmed for like 3 hours straight. And I got most of it done, except for like, I think Saturday and Sunday, the lighting changed drastically because I was trying to rush and do it the next day and just to finish it. But, anyways, that's definitely a pro to pulling stickers. It is just time consuming, but definitely worth it if you take the time to do it. But anyways, so Monday, it was my friend's birthday, I believe. Yeah, was it my friend's birthday? No, it was my stepbrother's birthday. And then I can't remember what day this was. Gosh, I don't like writing people's names in my spreads, right? And I don't want to, I don't want to like, um, I usually just rely on my calendar on my phone to mark like the actual birthday of the person, but I can't remember. It was someone, a friend of mine or a family member's birthday. Took Jace on a walk. I had a massage appointment, and as you can see here, how close is that pen to the lens? It is so, it was scary. But I uploaded a plan with me, and then I had therapy, and then I capped all the bottom edges with the dainty divider from the Pretty Pink Co. naturally. And then this is a snowflake divider from Sadie Stickers. I wanted to use that as well. It did not snow once at all where I live, and I still wanted to utilize snowflakes even for the transition because this kit definitely had some like snowflake wintry elements to it. But again, the colors were definitely leaning towards more of like a transitional, like into spring kit. So really beautiful. Okay, so Tuesday, oh, so March 6th, yeah, it was my stepbrother's birthday. Uh, March 7th, took Jace on a walk. Love those dividers. Those are from Miss and Meow as well. They're super pretty. And they're called swirl dividers, I think. I also love the way I marked all of my meetings this week. I used a calendar from Cross by Towie. I haven't pulled those out in a while. And then the grid stickers from the Gathered Layers and Panda Bird Design collaboration. I loved kind of just like offsetting both and then layering them together. I think that turned out really pretty. I think a grid design or whatever pattern that is you want, whatever you want to call it, I think that's so perfect for honestly any season. Fall, and then you think about like summer and picnics, and then in winter if you have like a scarf that has that kind of pattern. I just feel like it really could work with any season, and it's just a nice kind of sticker to use as a decorative element if you didn't want to use a floral, for example. Like I found that I was using florals like too much back to back, and I wanted to just be able to break that up a little bit, so I pulled in those. Uploaded a February vlog. I did so much uploading this week. I was very proud of myself. And then I played badminton with my little sister in the backyard, so that was really fun. I pulled in the snowflake tiny or mini tacos, or yeah, I pulled those in from the Gathered Layers collection as well behind the circles. You'll see me pulling that in every time I pull in a circle just to give it some of that layered look. And then also because, I had snowflakes, I just felt like it was really pretty. It was probably my last chance to use it before winter season comes up again. And then the leashes are from, I think those are from JK Creates Co. I love them so much. They're super cute. And then on Wednesday, I don't know what happened yet, sorry, I haven't written it down, but okay, anyway, so I find that I've been kind of like stumped when it comes to doing voiceovers. So please comment below if you have any questions that you would like for me to answer, and I will save them for future plan with me's. Always love having extra questions laying around so I can answer them, at any moment. I don't feel like doing a mundane kind of, voiceover because most of the weeks are pretty boring. They're the same things over and over again. So but anyways, the really fun thing that happened on Wednesday was I did a plans change episode, which is a Plan with Me podcast live situation on Instagram I do with Tay, and then Lauren has been our honorary guest, and she's just been on there ever since. So I'm so glad that Instagram changed to let people have more than two people on an Instagram live together. Before it was just two people, so that was definitely a bummer. Okay, so on Thursday, took Jace on a walk and then marked meetings the same way again. I put the side bows from Miss and Meow, just, naturally so. I mean, I love Miss and Meow's shop and all of her little extras, but I feel like it's only appropriate considering this is a kit from her shop. I think it really looks cohesive and goes well together. I don't know what happened here on Thursday, but I think my camera died. So I had to probably put in a new battery. Wanted to mark that I uploaded a plan with me. So I think at this point I uploaded three videos, maybe four. I can't even count anymore. I don't have my planner in front of me, but uploaded a video. I was very, very proud of how much I was uploading. I did my sister's nails and then we watched 13 hours. I am super into like war, like kind of movies and documentaries and stuff like that. Um, I don't know what got me into doing those, like enjoying that. I think like my mom has always been into that kind of stuff too growing up, just documentary style films. And then I just love like Saving Private Ryan. I love Fury. I love 13 Hours, like those kinds of things. Like we just finished, which one did we just finish? I can't remember. Oh my gosh, it is escaping me. No, I can't believe this. Okay, it's fine. I will probably remember later, but yeah, I really enjoy them. I grew up like in a military family and just being around a lot of military my whole life, and I am very close to like um military as well with the work that I do. So I think it's just something that that's very normal for me. And I find it very interesting because I have some friends that have never really been around military at all and don't know what that life is like and don't like understand it. It's not normal to them, right? And I just find it very fascinating, but it's just something that I'm like very proud of to be around and to support and to just um yeah, it's just a big part of my life. Like I grew up on military bases until I was like pretty much 18. So but anyway, so on Friday, had a wax appointment. I trained back and biceps at the gym, and then I burned I think 1,100 calories that day. And then I did a USPS drop off. Probably was I don't know what I was doing. Probably did a D stash or something. But also, I have been just marking on my like I track my calories and all that stuff on my watch naturally and on my habit tracker, but I like to mark whenever I burn over 1,000 calories and do over 10,000 steps in this planner, just because that's like a really big accomplishment for me personally, and I want to be able to look back at it. Okay, so on Friday, this was a really fun night. Our friends made pot roast and mashed potatoes. It was so good, like so good. One of my favorite things to eat in general, and this was true even when we went to Chicago. We went to a restaurant called the Purple Pig, and they one of my favorite things was the milk braised like pork shoulder, and then they served it over mashed potatoes. It was so good, like an elevated Thanksgiving dinner. So amazing. But anyway, so back to the spread. My friend, she made like pot roast and like mashed potatoes, like all homemade and so good. She brought that over. We usually just been like taking turns making meals or like buying meals or whatever, and then just having game nights every week. So that's been really fun. And then Ray and Tay had a spring sale this day as well. On Saturday, we did an Instagram live for a spring sale. Regina from Miss and Meow. Was that? No. Yeah. I think that's what it was. Yeah. Regina from Miss and Meows, Alicia from Sadie Stickers, myself and Tay. So that was really cool. Took a nap. I did a leg workout with my friend, and then we grabbed a coffee right after and just chatted. There's a coffee shop right by where we work out, and it's just really cool to just chat right after. Because at the gym, it's really hard to like chat about stuff while you're like in the middle of sets and working out, and you're like heavy breathing, kind of hard to just like have conversations. And then that night it was really cool. I'm pretty sure we got dressed up, Greg and I, and then we went to this like pizza place that he loves. That they like make pizza in like a pizza oven, like the brick oven, whatever it's called. I'm terrible. I'm so sorry, but it was really good. And I think the last time we tried to go, it was right when COVID hit, and there was like limited supplies, limited like places weren't even open. So it was cool to like go back during normal, like normal-ish, I guess, times now that things are kind of back up and running. And it was a nice change in pace to see like how well the restaurant's doing. It's a family-owned restaurant. But anyways, so that was a really nice like date night. Greg loves that place, so we got dressed up and it was just us two, and we just it was a really lovely date night. And right after we changed into comfy clothes and then stayed in. It's definitely like an ideal Friday night where we are in life. So sorry for Sunday. The filming and the lighting was so not the best. It's not my favorite. I was struggling. But the best thing that happened on Sunday was Greg and we went and took a look at our first and only venue for our wedding, and we loved it so much we decided the next day to go ahead and like put the deposit down, and it was just the best. Like I'm very very happy with the venue, and we can't wait. But this was a really nice and fun week. So anyways, I'll talk a little bit more about the wedding venue probably in the next plan with me. But thanks so much for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye.